Morning, everyone. Welcome to MCBOSS Capital live stream here. My name is Michael Chu. Today is Friday, June 20th, at 9:04 a.m. Mountain Time, which is almost 11:04 Eastern Time. 1.5 hours into the market, we have a huge reversal on Nasdaq right now. In general, all the market index, it was up quite a bit this morning, but now it's reversed. Not sure if there was any big news. There's some chip related news about, again, China chip restriction on chips from US or something, but I haven't seen anything that let me go to CNBC.com, see if there's any of that news show up here, but yeah, I haven't seen anything. But anyhow, so that the market has reversed, and so that's the negative thing. Volume is really high today because of options expiration day, and I think it's probably a quadruple witching day too. So meaning like futures expire as well and so forth. So volume is super high. If we close right now, Nasdaq would have a distribution day because it's selling on higher volume. So that is something to watch for. And again, the reversal is not a good thing, especially on the Friday, because then we'll close really weak on Friday, right? For the week, so that's not a good thing. So just trying to see if there's any big news. Tesla, perhaps they could launch the event this Sunday, for robo-taxi. Not sure that's gonna happen for sure, but at least that's what they're expecting right now. And of course, US also may get into the Iran war, and maybe market is jittery for sure about that as well. But anyhow, let's jump to the chart. Let's see what's happening at the chart level here. Look at the intraday. This is horrible. Like, that's a lot of selling. I don't know what else to say. There's no like positives here, because look at how it undercut 2 days previous low, and I think we talk about this, like, if we undercut the lows here, I think it's probably a reversal in the market, like right here. We do not want to see that because we have an upside reversal. Wednesday, was it Monday? And then Tuesday, Wednesday, we were trying to hold on. And, we're trying to break out. Instead, now we're breaking to the low side. So this is not a good development on the index, okay? Again, you gotta watch your own stocks, see what they're doing, but generally markets do, like most growth stocks, follow the index. So if the index is gonna have a hard time and it's starting to break down, generally the growth stocks will eventually follow. So yeah, I would pay a lot of attention to this. Not saying that you should sell all your growth stocks. Again, watch what they're doing. If they're doing similar thing, if they're breaking down to new recent lows, those are signs, but I do not like what's happening today. This is very bad. Like, I didn't expect this. This is a expectation breaker for me. And yeah, like, I mean, look how easy it broke the last 2 days. Like, after, bouncing here on the gap up, like, this is big money coming in selling, and today's volume is super high. Like, this could easily turn into like a 2% down day, like if this continues with the kind of volume we're getting. Now, the only good thing that's happening today is we do see lots of stocks on the move this morning. Even now, we're still seeing over 20 stocks on the move. So what I'm trying to say is, not all growth stocks are going down right now. But if the market do deteriorate further, the general market conditions, growth stocks will eventually follow. So that's the is this your last chance to get out, or is this, just a temporary thing? I don't know, right? But the market is really choppy and very hard to trade right now. So if your stocks are working, yeah, keep holding them. But if they're not working, I would cut, either any short-term gain or even loss. because this market conditions has getting really choppy. And I'll show one more thing. Again, I'm not saying this works all the time, but I do look at this sometimes, stochastic here. Look at this. We've been staying high for so long now. Like this index never stayed high for that long. Look at this. So now look at how fast we're coming down as well, even despite we holding up recently, right? So that also shows selling pressure behind the scene here. So that's another negative indicator here. Again, it doesn't always work, but you can see from history, it never stayed long up there. This is the longest we have been for a while, like in the last year. So, you know, and when it comes down, usually, not always, but usually it comes down most of the way usually. And so this we're not even halfway down yet. So it could get pretty low here very fast. So so that's that. Let's just jump to another index here. SPY. Look at SPY. It's near the 21-day now. Like 10-day was supposed to be support line, but now look how fast it came down to 21-day. So another thing I always talk about is when market conditions deteriorate or your growth stocks deteriorate, what's the speed of this, like when it's coming down? Because if it's coming down fast, that's usually a negative sign, because that means people really want to get out. They don't care about the price, they just want to get out. And that's another thing to watch out for. If your stocks are coming down hard, it's probably a good sign for exiting, because you know that means the big money is getting out to you. Now, of course, you know you can't always argue. It could bounce at the 21-day. So here's the 21. So QQQ is getting close to 21-day as well. Let's look at Dow for a second. Look, Dow has already come down so fast. Look at the stochastic. So it's making like pretty close to making a new recent low. Look at that. So just look at this index, because the Dow Jones and Russell are the weakest too, right? And look at that. Yeah, this is also breaking 21-day now. It hasn't made lows yet, but getting close. Again, the one area that has been showing strength is in a way the IBD 50 growth stocks, which is, you know, look at this. Even despite the current down day right now, we're still near the high. So growth stocks are handling this pressure much better. But again, from experience, generally, if market conditions deteriorate, growth stocks will eventually follow. And maybe not all at the same time, but one by one, they'll start dropping off like a fly. So just be careful of that. Again, you know, it's a very jittery market. So let's look at stocks on the move quickly here. We have TSSI continue to make strong, powerful move. I talk about this a lot. It's, you know, too bad I don't have it, but it's a very sharp uptrend right now. It doesn't have the earnings like the future earnings. I have no idea, but you can see from recent earnings, it's a very strong growth, right? Even sales number. So you know, I don't have numbers, so I can't buy into it. But otherwise, even just trading on momentum, this is probably the strongest momentum stock right now. The only other stock that I see very strong momentum is CISO, right? Look at this also. But today I think it's pulling back slightly. But look at how 3 days it pulled back. It never even come close to the 10-day. That's how powerful this stock is. And this is again the #1 performing stock on my list. Probably TSSI is very close to this in terms of performance, but it's not on my list because of the fundamentals. But those two stocks are probably the strongest in the market. So MTSI, another strong stock. So many chips are down today, but look at what this stock is doing. It's up, and it gaps up this morning. It did come back to the low, here, intraday low, but look at how fast it found support right here. Again, market is down today, right? So let's look at the chart on QQQ again. Look at this. This is QQQ, and look at MTSI. What a big difference, right? Like it found support so fast. So another strong stock right now happening. Fox, MPI, most of these don't have strong earnings. Reddit, Look at Reddit. Gap up, reverse, but it's still a positive day. Next day, it found support right away, right at the bottom here. And then today, it followed through, even though it reversed again, but it's still a positive day. So, so here's the gap up. Found support near the lows here. Next day, found support, just slightly undercut it. And then boom, it goes up again. And then today, look at the buying power at the beginning of the day. Right? Look at those. That's 3 days in a row. That's very strong. Okay, keep going here. PSX, GE, HGI, HWM. Those are good stocks, but they're not really at the top. But they're moving though. HGI here. This is starting to accelerate, so it looks good. HWM, these are defense. This is another defense. I don't know if this, even HWM today, it kind of moved today, bounced up 21 day. We'll see if it worked this time. Last time it didn't really move out. But again, defense stocks, because Iran, Israel war, US may join. So defense stocks having a momentum right now. I'm not sure what happening with gold right now. Let me take a quick look because I haven't followed. Yeah, it's not really doing much. And oil price, it's a good bounce today. This is a very strong chart. Yeah. Again, like this, if this breaks out, man, I think there's going to be, yeah, that's probably going to be when US join the war. It's going to break out. Let me see what else on this news. HIMS trying to come out right now. It was like stuck in this zone for a long time, and then it slowly make higher highs now. Look at that. So looking pretty good. It's not fully out yet, but it's making the move right now. That's HIMS. Let's look at Dash. Dash just it's very choppy though, but it is slowly moving up. So today looks like a new, if it closes here, it's probably a new closing high. But it's yeah, we'll see. So that's that one. Let me see what else on my stocks in the move this morning. AEIS here. These are the tech stocks. So again, there's a lot of growth stocks that are doing okay. So this one reversed just like the market did, but again, this is a nice new high this morning. Let's look at the intraday chart here. So it looks like it undercut the morning lows. Yeah, it's a big reversal right now. I have to see if it find any footing here today. So usually when the stock reverse, if I want to get in, I'll watch where like in the afternoon, right? Like especially in the last 2 hours, where is that? If it's like near the halfway zone and bounce back, that's usually I would enter that. But I don't usually enter when they pull back because I want to see that bounce, and I want to see like if it bounces like this and I see a support level, then that could be my stop, right? But if I buy it now, like where do you want to set your stop? Like you had to set yesterday's lows or intraday, like wherever, like those are the two levels here. But it's just like I don't want to buy on a pullback. I'd rather pay a higher price. So that's that one. AVGO. Let's see what the big caps are doing today. Again, there's some news about chips, so they're all pulling back. Again, some possible small restriction. So that's pulling back. NVDA also pulling back. TSM also pulling back. So all three are getting hammered right now. So because of that news. Again, I didn't see on CNBC, but I heard it on IBD Live. Let's see how CRDO is doing because this is also been doing very well. Again, watch what the leaders are doing. Even though the market index are not doing well, watch what so this one hit intraday low right here and bounced pretty fast. So again, whether this could continue, I'm not sure. We'll see. It's kind of still under the downtrend line for the day. But yeah, see how the leaders are doing. This one is a very strong stock recently. So if you can hold on, that might be a good sign. And it's a little bit extended too, right? So that's another reason why it pulled back. So let's see. I'm watching live right now. This is one of the top stocks as well, but it's having problems trying to come out. So this morning it came out, but it reversed. Look at that. So again, I'll watch as the day goes on. Like, it found a support so far at this level. If it bounced back like more than halfway usually, that's when I would get in. Because that gives me some room for support. So let's watch for that. Let's keep going here. Let's see how light is doing. The light is still doing okay. It pulled back as well. It's holding up. Let's look at MU. MU pretty tight again. So if it's because this one you can tell is clearly quite extended from the 10-day. See how they pull back, right? If they pull back, so it already make a lower low this morning than this low, but it's bouncing back right now. So let's see how that goes. Very tight, right? Near the top, right? It's not like it coming straight down. So STX is the same group, data storage, also pulling back. So it's still holding pretty good. It's not breaking to new lows. So that looks good. Reddit. Reddit also holding okay. Yeah. So they introduced AI tools recently for the advertisement area. So this stock has got, oops, sorry, wrong stock. Apologize. Right here, yeah. So there you go. We make new high this morning. Yeah. So there's some momentum for AI-driven news. Palantir. Palantir is having a hard time, right? Coming out. It's not doing bad. It's just not as smooth as one would think. Like that's for sure. I'm not sure why. I think that's it for this tech stocks. I'm watching ATGE education stock. Dash we talked about. RCL and SHAC. Let's see how they're doing. RCL is doing well. It's bouncing back. SHAC. So there's some growth stocks working. Look at SHAC. It's coming out as well. So this gives me some confidence that the market may be jittery, but there's growth stocks working. Let's look at VRT here. Holding tight near the highs, not pulling back too much. So it's finding support so far this morning. So those are good things. So that's what you want to see on a down market right now. There's ENSG, watching that on the health side. Things we talked about. Let's look at some gold stocks here. So AR, CRK, sorry, not gold, oil stock. AR, doing really well. Look at that. Those guys have strong momentum right now. CRK, wow, look at this one. This is really taking off. QT, wow, look at those. Very strong momentum right now. The oil and gas related stuff. G-Port, like even the oil price not moving as much, but the stocks are moving. So that's really good. Oops. Sell here. CRS is a steel stock. Let's see how that's doing. It's holding tight. It's not coming out yet, but it's holding that. So I'm watching that. In terms of financial, we can take a quick look at it as well. We have the firm. Bouncing back a little bit. Upstart. Making new high this morning, but pulling back right now. So we'll see how it goes. One stock that came up, Charles Schwab. Look at this one. Breaking out right now. So those are the stock on the move. Again, market is quite jittery today so far on quadruple witching day. This is not a good thing, like I said. It could drag more growth stocks down. And if we close here, we're going to have another distribution day, which is not what we want to see. But we'll see where it closes. Hope you guys will follow me on the weekend videos, and have a good weekend. Bye now.